Go.
Yo, what is going on, my viewers? Welcome back to another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use this tiny, neat, and addicting bundle of joy called a cigarette. And first, all you just gotta do is that you just gotta put it in your lips like this, and then yum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Picture this. A tiny, seemingly innocent-looking stick with a burning end that people put in their mouths. It might seem harmless, it's a tiny little stick. But what people don't know is it's actually hiding a very dangerous secret. This stick, known as a cigarette, quietly enters your lungs and gradually dirties your airways with every single whiff. At best, it may make you sick, and at worst, it may take your life. So be careful with that. Smoking is the act of inhaling and exhaling the fumes of burning plants. Cigarette smoking is a popular pastime that has been present for a very long time. According to this report by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, aka CDC, smoking is the leading cause of preventable deaths. For every person who dies because of smoking, at least 30 more people live with a serious smoking-related illness. If the pattern of smoking all over the globe doesn't change, more than 8 million people a year will die from diseases related to tobacco use by 2030. But why? How could smoking be that dangerous for you, you might ask? There's a lot of reasons why smoking is that detrimental to your health if we just look through the components of your average cigarette alone. The primary ingredient of cigarettes is tobacco. It contains nicotine, an addictive substance. Nicotine affects the brain and body by increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and the release of neurotransmitters in the brain called dopamine, which can create a sense of pleasure and reward. Over time, nicotine addiction can lead to withdrawal symptoms when not smoking. Feeling restless, hungry, irritated, and grumpy are all examples of withdrawal symptoms. When tobacco burns, it produces tar, a sticky brown substance that coats the lungs and airways. Tar contains harmful chemicals and carcinogens, aka cancer-causing agents, that can lead to lung and throat cancers. Smoking also releases carbon monoxide into the bloodstream, which binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells, reducing their ability to carry oxygen. This can lead to reduced oxygen delivery to vital organs and tissues, putting strain on the heart and leading to cardiovascular problems. Cigarettes contain thousands of chemicals including formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead, which are toxic to the body. These chemicals can damage cells, tissues, and DNA, increasing the risk of various diseases, including cancer. Cigarette smoking has a considerable amount of negative effects on both your circulatory system and your respiratory system. Let's talk about the effects smoking has on your circulatory system first. Increased blood pressure. The nicotine in cigarettes raises blood pressure and heart rate, increasing the workload on the heart and potentially leading to high blood pressure or hypertension. This puts individuals at greater risk for heart disease and stroke. Atherosclerosis. Smoking damages the inner lining of arteries and promotes the buildup of fatty deposits called plaque. This narrows the arteries and restricts blood flow, increasing the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and stroke. Decreased circulation of oxygen throughout the body. Smoking introduces carbon monoxide into the bloodstream, which binds to hemoglobin more tightly than oxygen. This means less oxygen is available to be transported to body tissues, leading to increased oxygen delivery to vital organs and tissues. Now for the effects of smoking on your respiratory system. Lung damage. Smoking is the leading cause of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, aka COPD, a group of lung diseases that includes chronic bronchitis and emphysema. These conditions cause airflow obstruction, difficulty breathing, and reduced lung function. Reduced lung function. Over time, smoking leads to a decrease in lung function, reducing the amount of air that can be inhaled and exhaled. This results in shortness of breath and decreased physical endurance. Lung cancer. Smoking is the primary cause of lung cancer. It introduces carcinogens, aka cancer-causing agents, into the lungs, leading to the development of malignant tumors. Keep in mind that those were just some examples of the effects smoking has on your respiratory and circulatory systems. So much more can happen if you decide to be a smoker. These effects can also affect the people around you. Passive smoking, also known as secondhand smoking, is the inhalation of tobacco smoke by persons other than the active smoker. It occurs when people breathe in smoke breathed out by people who smoke cigarettes or other things similar to it, like cigars. Even brief exposure to secondhand smoke can cause problems. Now you know, huh? To sum it up, smoking doesn't just harm the person who smokes, it also harms everyone around them. We've seen how it damages the body and affects people nearby. But here's the good news. We have the power to quit smoking and make a healthier, smoke-free world for ourselves and future generations. It's up to each of us to take that step and put an end to this dangerous habit.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Minecraft. Ano ba? Just use exaggerated fun.
A tiny, seemingly innocent-looking stick with a burning end that people put in their mouths. Why would smoking be that dangerous?
We have Kubi in its natural habitat. Number 1.
Negative effects on your circulatory system and your respiratory system. Wait, sorry, what?